Okay, team roping then.
Do you want to be a team roper too, Zeus? Yes. Hey, Blue. Hey, Taxi. No looking at my spinach. Pulley bully. You peed on it twice. Come on. Good boy. Is it random? Nefarious seed planting. Yeah, now we've blessed the pigweed too, eh? Yeah, hopefully they grow.
Not quite burnt.
Perfect.
You watching?
I think I know where it is, if you just wanna,
For the left.
Does that smell good, bud?
he wants to go ruffle around, so I guess there's no way I should stop him.
Wow, eh? Church. Oh, you dropped some on your church dress.
I did indeed.
Watch out, there comes the deer. They moved right in.
Having babies, or already have had.
Yeah. Oh, are you saying about Saskatchewan?
When I drove down there, I made sure that for every cup of coffee I drank 2 cups of water.
Oh.
And by the time I was on my way back, I could drive really well without.
Oh, it's Father's Day 2025. Tell me a story about your dad and my dad.
The 2 of them together?
Well, you could do one each and then 2 of them together.
One time in BC, my parents came for Christmas.
Grandma and Grandpa.
Grandma and Grandpa Ed. And Grandma and I made fudge.
Oh.
And those buggers ate 25 pounds of fudge. We didn't even get to dip it.
They just ate it?
Yeah, they just ate it on spoons.
Wow.
Another time we went to Grandma and Grandpa's up in Delbert for Christmas.
Yeah.
And I forget what it was they were drinking. Cherry vodka or some damn thing?
Cherry vodka.
Something like that. But anyway, it was really, really strong. So Dad and Grandpa were cutting it with something like that sweet wine that Grandpa used to like Baby Duck.
Oh.
And oh my God, they got quite drunk. But the next day they were so dehydrated that their mouths wouldn't work.
Oh, really?
It was one lonely cow.
Yeah. Oh, there's the rest of them.
Yeah, she was lonely, but she's doing something about it.
Nice red cows.
Nice cows.
Tell me a story
sulfur.
But anyway, he drank the shampoo and it made him really sick. And what's her name? Pat Birchall came to see Mom. And there was Dad. He was still in the house and he was absolutely so sick. He was
Tell me a homestead or farm life story with him.
I was riding my pony and they were feeding cattle. And I was out on my pony Mitch. He was a little sorrel pony. He wasn't that little pony, but he was a sorrel pony. And
What are they up to?
did they just stall out? Is that person alright?
You want to flip around and
Are they coming?
I'm not sure.
No, they're stalled.
Well, let's see what's up.
I'd like to be a busybody, but
Just ask them if they're okay.
Hi, are you alright?
Yeah, he just has my keys.
Oh dear.
Oh,
So, I'll be right back. I'm
Okay.
just gonna wait.
okay.
Okay.
Should we ask him if he's okay?
Oh, he's just being a shithead. I noticed him, but I didn't.
Magic solution from God in Jesus' name. That's Dad built, the hat rail.
It's the old fence. It is indeed.
Yeah.
Hat section iron. Oh, there's Sharon. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Haven't seen her forever.
You almost
You're
run over me,
alive!
woman.
You're alive!
That side of the road isn't as bumpy as this side.
Bunch of flowers.
The old dentist, Dr. Payne.
Dr. Payne, the dentist. Oh no.
That's always cracked me up
Oh
thoroughly.
no.
Dr. Payne.
Tell me one of the more intense stories about Ed.
I'd have to think about it for a bit. Crazy man Ed?
Yeah.
Well, he used to get so sick of Uncle Johnny cutting his fence.
So
And
what?
Uncle Johnny would cut the fence on our half section on 17 there and pasture Dad's crop. Ruin his oat crop
Oh really?
with cattle. Oh yeah, he'd cut
How-
the fence and turn them in, and then Dad would go and fix the fence. And Johnny would come at night and cut the fence again.
Why was he doing that?
Because he was an asshole. They had had a partnership between Dad and Johnny and his brother Pete. But Pete and Johnny's parents were what they called DPs at the time. They were displaced persons from Germany.
Okay.
And they lived by a different code. And him and Dad just had this awful running feud over Johnny and Pete being a pair of crooks. And I think Dad said over the years he counted 26 head of cattle that they'd made off with. And that was a lot for a man that had a small herd.
Yeah.
And so then that quarter that we just sold,
Mhm.
19, that was brush. Brush with meadows, natural brush.
Yeah.
But it was good pasture. So anyway, Dad's down there fixing the bloody fence as usual. And of course, Pete and Johnny had a quarter that bordered it on the east side. So anyway, Dad's going along to fix the fence, and he's on a saddle horse, so there's no real noise. And when he made his way back up the fence line that he had just fixed, he caught Johnny cutting it again. And that's when he snuck up behind him and hit him in the head with a hammer.
Intended to kill him?
He left him for dead.
Yeah.
course, I remember him coming into the yard
Yeah.
and he's saying, Dorothy, I've killed Johnny. I've killed him.
Really? I didn't know that part of the story.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he left him for dead.
Wow.
He didn't.
So he was animated. Was he upset?
He was kind of upset that it had got that far, but he accepted the fact he thought he had killed him.
And kind of felt like well, I mean, Ed was radical.
He didn't go to check.
Yeah.
I think he hoped he died. It would have solved a lot of his problems. He put a little force behind it. And when you're talking a post mall,
He's lucky he survived.
he is quite lucky.
Did he learn anything from it?
Not much. Then he wanted to take Dad to arbitration over the fence. Well, for fuck's sake.
Quit cutting it.
Yeah, just stop cutting the fence, man.
Arbitration.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Johnny wanted to be a big shot, you know. He was always moving with the big important people.
Oh.
Oh yeah, he was his own kind of an asshole. But he had a lot more fun than Dad did. Like, they were musical and they were playing music, and Daryl could play the piano and Harold played the banjo, and I mean, they had a lot of fun. And because there was so many kids, like they had 5 kids.
Yeah.
And Mom and Aunt Betty were never really allowed to be friends because the men were at odds.
Yeah.
And I remember Jolie, we had been somewhere, but there was a party at Peters's.
And that was Johnny.
Yeah, John and Betty. And so Joey and I went to the party. Somehow Dad found out that I was there. I don't know how he found out.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, the phone rang and it was for me and I had to go home.
Really? It was that?
It was that bad.
Yeah.
It
Crazy.
was that bad. Okay.
What did you just say? Go get the chocolate bar quest over?
Yes.
I'm glad you know it's a quest.
Is there anything else we want other than candy?
$4 a chocolate bar. Oh, Canada.
How many grams is the half can?
Not a lot. What is it?
Is there an English side to it?
816.
816.
We're gonna have to quit coffee.
Maybe they want us to. Therefore, I will not.
Is it Mormons in charge of the government? Oh, wow. We found it.
Oh, it's
Oh my gosh.
Cadbury's, for goodness sake.
What is this? 2 bars? Yoink.
$2 bars? Well, you better get them.
Yoink.
Okay. That's probably really expensive.
You want me to get it for you?
That might be good.
Blink.
I get it.
Yeah. Nice choice. Snails?
Yeah, what are they? Are those fuchsias or are those bleeding heart? Fuchsias. That's what I had. Remember when we came out to Alberta and I had that beautiful fuchsia and Ellie forgot to water it?
Oh.
And there it was, just its full beauty right to the ground and dried.
Oh, should we get some nice flowers?
No,
No?
no, we got, oh, maybe.
Maybe.
Let me smell.
Give it a sniff.
Oh, they smell.
Do they smell good?
They smell good.
Oh, they do.
Purples. Purples always smell nice.
Yeah.
These are strawberries.
Purple players.
Should we grow strawberries? Look at them.
Should we grow strawberries?
Those are beautiful. And what are they? $5 a piece? Actually quite healthy. Oh, look at the strawberries in the basket. This is what I'd have bought.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's cute.
Little pootunias.
But how much are these little guys? Are they $5?
Don't know. They got their certification. Hey.
How are ya?
Good, how are you?
Good, good.
Miss Minnie?
She just won yesterday.
Another buckle?
No, actually, you know what happened is, because she won this at both the saddles last year, right? And then the high point. But, I can brag about it here.
Yeah,
But
you can.
yesterday it was a 14.7, and then the next fastest was a 15.
Yeah, I saw that. She aired them.
2300? $2,300.
That is so.
Pootunia was $3.15.
Montana works hard. Like, she doesn't expect Jackson to just provide luck.
What was it about him that you fell for? You met him at Gladstone's arena, right? Jim Gladstone?
I did. And he was having a war with Freddie.
Freddie was his rope horse?
Well, he was a rope horse that he bought from Jim for $675.
From Jim Gladstone?
Yeah. But Fred Noblick had owned the horse. And Freddie was AA off the track in Wyoming.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, he bought him from Gladstone because Gladstone was having a hard time with him. So then I went out just to watch the roping because my horse was stable there. I was boarding the old paint mare at Gladstone's.
Yeah.
And Dad was getting after Freddie. And it really wasn't Freddie's fault. I kind of gave him shit. I said, so why are you blaming the horse, you asshole?
So that is where your relationship started?
And he invited me out for coffee.
Oh man.
And then it went from there.
Oh, that is funny.
Yeah.
I had no idea. You gave him shit the
I
first
did.
time you... And it continued.
If it's worked for 50-some years, why change? Yeah. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Well, I wonder if the girl got her car keys back. Corner.
The one with the nice house back there?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a beautiful house.
It's from John and Allison's. I'm totally lost.
Yeah.
As to
I
what's
was shocked myself when I looked down.
Yeah,
from
I
the
need
top
to
of
go
that
up
hill.
there and just stand and look and kind of acquaint myself where everything and everybody is.
Yeah. Oh. Shit. Oh, there he is. There he is.
Good, we ran into Yana and Marissa.
Howdy.
We ran into Yana and Marissa, and she won another $1,000 at Stanwell.
Yeah, she's doing great.
Yeah.
Hey, Howdy. Hey, Howdy.
Hear that?
Yeah, I bought myself chocolate bars and you a flower for Father's Day. Yeah. Here,
I've been savoring one of those.
yoink.
Well, not like you laugh.
Thinking.
Buy them whenever you want them,
I do not.
and don't pretend with us, you dink.
I could have bought some this morning, but I didn't.
Well, you knew we were gonna do it.
I did not.
Oh, really?
Not for sure.
When are you ever deprived?
Never.
What about you? When are you ever deprived? I have a memory of digging post holes with my dad when I was maybe 3. So I would have mostly been in the way. We were digging a post hole, and there's this big rock on the side of the hole. I remember he told me to whack it, and I whacked it, and it fell out. I was so proud. It's like, I remember saying, my dad and I picked big rocks. And now, it's just these spuds, it's like I can take that rock and plant it and see what grows. Bought some GameStop calls. Please make it rain on the sky. Love to buy my dad an awesome car from the 60s. Learn how to drive standard in that kind of a car. Thanks, Scott.